Hello, welcome back. It's Wendy again from The Way of Truth. And this is Module 2 of your self-study coaching program, The Genius Within, calling on your natural talents to make life more fulfilling. And Module 2 is around brainstorming talent barriers. Most people don't see themselves as geniuses because, well, they've never really given much thought to what their talents are. And to make matters worse, they are often trying to strengthen their weaknesses instead of further developing and utilizing their strengths. These factors keep people from expressing their true talents. So this module will help you identify barriers that get in the way of you identifying and expressing your talents so you can remove those barriers. And now's a good time to take out worksheet number 2. What gets in the way of you expressing your talents? Now, if you are on the self-study coaching page right now, you'll see the link right there for worksheet number 2. And you can click on that, pull it up, print it out right now. Worksheet number 2, what gets in the way of you expressing your talents? Now, if you're not there, you'll see on the screen, there's the link that you need to go to. thewayoftruth.live/o9l. You'll find the replays there and the links to your worksheets. So I want to invite you to take the time to do that. Take 2 minutes to brainstorm and write down what you believe are some of the biggest barriers that get in the way of you expressing your talents. So go ahead now, pause this recording to pull out the worksheet and work on that exercise. And when you're complete, unpause and come back. Welcome back. Good job. When people explore the reasons that their talents don't get expressed, one of the biggest reasons is because they have a tendency to focus on the negative things happening in their life instead of the positive. Self-help expert Susan Jeffers once said, "We have been taught to believe that negative equals realistic and positive equals unrealistic. Unfortunately, we have grown up in a culture that focuses on what people are doing wrong rather than doing right." Recent research by the Gallup organization revealed that if a student came home with a report card that showed an A in one class and an F in another, that 77% of parents focus on the F grade first. 7% focus on the A first. Now, this isn't to say that parents should ignore the F, but why not start with a positive focus on the A before working on strategies for improving the F? Society has us focus on the negative instead of the positive. For example, think back to a performance review you received on the job. Didn't it feel like your weaknesses were being highlighted more than your strengths? The truth is that your weaknesses will only marginally improve, as was illustrated in the rabbit story earlier. That improvement will require a great deal of effort. But when it comes to your talents, you can experience exponential growth and improvement. Sure, developing your talents still takes effort, but it doesn't feel like effort. That's because when you are doing what you love to do, when you are using your talents, the results come more easily and naturally. The reality is that a person who has always struggled with numbers is unlikely to be a great accountant or statistician. And the person without natural empathy will struggle when dealing with an agitated customer or a distressed hospital patient. You have greatest potential for success when you express and use your talents. You will experience more fulfillment, not by trying to strengthen your weaknesses, but instead by expressing and improving upon your talents. Debbie Fields, founder and current spokesperson of Mrs. Fields Cookies and the author of several cookbooks, once said, "What I wanted was to be allowed to do the thing in the world that I did best, which I believed then and believe now is the greatest privilege there is. When I did this, success found me." Discovering your talents is critical to your success, but how can you recognize them and know when you're using them? Now is an excellent time to take out worksheet number 3, dominant, non-dominant hand. Use your dominant hand to write your name 5 times in a row. Then use your non-dominant hand to write your name 5 times in a row. Go ahead and pause this recording, do the exercise, and then unpause and come back to this module. Welcome back. Now I'd like you to answer the debrief questions on the slide. What was it like to write your name with your dominant hand? What was it like to write your name with your non-dominant hand? And what does this activity reveal about using our talents? So pause the recording, do some journaling around those questions, and then unpause and come back when you're complete. Welcome back. How was that? Your talents are like the hand with which you naturally write. They help you to do a task in an efficient way and with acceptable and often extraordinary results. You don't have to think or concentrate nearly as much when using your talents because it feels like almost second nature to you. Your talents will help you produce consistently higher results from the effort you expend. And you know what results you can expect from that effort. When you are successful doing an activity, you feel a sense of strength. A primary way to identify your talents is to focus on how you feel when doing a particular activity. Specifically, if you feel good, if you feel a sense of strength, you are using your talents. As the handwriting activity revealed, your effort and the results of that effort will make you feel a certain way. You will either feel good and confident, strong from doing an activity, or you will feel less confident, less assured, weak from doing an activity. Going forward, pay attention to how various activities make you feel. If you feel strength, know that there is a talent in use and stop in that moment to identify what that talent is. Now, I know you're probably busy. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'll get right to the point. If you are needing a little extra support with that project or those goals of yours, I've got something very special for you. You're invited to participate in my brand new full moon webinar training on Monday as my guest. Lighting Your Fire, Sparking Your Inner Motivation to Reach Your Goals and Change Your Life is coming up this Monday, June 17th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. It's an inspirational, content-rich 90-minute webinar training to show you how to build and maintain motivation 24/7. And what motivation really means. The most common motivation dousers and how to avoid them. How to free yourself from the frustration of unfulfilled dreams. The 6-step formula for rekindling any fire to change your life. The top 8 universal motivators. Discover yours and how you can use them today. How to feel fulfilled and accomplished and win the confidence of others, and much, much more. You will not only discover what keeps you from accomplishing what you set out to do, you'll also learn how to avoid people and situations that douse your flames and how to maintain your motivation no matter what. Then you'll start to feel a whole new level of empowerment, satisfaction, and success while making more money, attracting the right partner, helping others, feeling healthy and fit. You get the picture. And we'll do all this in less than 2 hours of your time. Simply go to that link you see on the screen, thewayofTruth.live/C8E, and join us for this insightful, eye-opening webinar training, lighting your fire, sparking your inner motivation to reach your goals and change your life. So be sure to go there right away. Don't procrastinate. Go there, get registered, and be sure to print out your worksheets. You will need them. And remember, going forward, pay attention to how various activities make you feel. If you feel strength, know that there is a talent in use, and stop in that moment to identify what that talent is. And then join me tomorrow for the Genius Within Module 3, Testing for Talents. Oh, and if you haven't scheduled your complimentary laser coaching session for June, go ahead and do that now. It is amazing how much you can accomplish in just a 15-minute conversation with a life coach. Go to thewayofTruth.live/10543 to schedule your 15-minute appointment with me this month. All right, my friends, with love and remembering the way of truth, this is Wendy. Hope to see you tomorrow for Module 3 and Monday for Lighting Your Fire. Have a great day. Bye for now.